Come, fill the cup, and in the fire of spring, the winter garment of repentance fling. The bird of time has but a little way to fly, and lo, the bird is on the wing. And look, 1,000 blossoms with the day woke, and 1,000 scattered into clay. And this first summer month that brings the rose shall take Jamshid and Kaikobad away. But come with old Khayyam and leave the lot of Kaikobad and Kaikosru forgot. Let Rustum lay about him as he will, or Hatim tie Christ's supper, heed them not. Kai.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Carmen Hub Radio Talk today. Here's something that might surprise you. One of history's greatest mathematicians was actually better known for writing poetry about wine and roses. Omar Khayyam completely shattered the divide between science and art centuries before that was even a thing.
That's such an unexpected combination. What drew you to explore his work?
Well, I was fascinated by how he used his mathematical precision to create these incredibly structured poems called Rubaiyat, 4-line verses where the first, second, and fourth lines rhyme. But what's really mind-blowing is that his astronomical calendar from the 11th century was actually more accurate than the Gregorian calendar we use today.
So he was basically a medieval Renaissance man before the Renaissance even existed?
Exactly. And you know what's really interesting? During his lifetime, he was primarily celebrated for his mathematical and scientific achievements. He developed groundbreaking methods for solving cubic equations geometrically. But today, most people know him as this profound poet who wrote about life's big questions.
That's such a fascinating shift in how history remembers him.
We are the fire, we are the breeze, carried by voices of old palm trees. The past and the future collide tonight.
What kinds of themes did he explore in his poetry?
Well, he tackled these huge existential ideas, the nature of time, the meaning of life, our place in the universe. But here's what makes him special. While some of his poems deeply probe life's mysteries, others are these joyous celebrations of living in the moment. Like, he'd write about profound philosophical concepts, but wrap them in these beautiful metaphors about wine and moonlight.
So he was essentially writing philosophical YOLO poetry in medieval Persia? That must have raised some eyebrows.
Oh, for sure. And what's really remarkable is how he managed to question religious orthodoxy and challenge conventional wisdom while still maintaining his status as a respected scholar. His scientific reputation probably gave him some protection, but he also had this incredible way of presenting challenging ideas with such wit and beauty that it was hard to take offense.
You know, that reminds me of how modern writers use metaphor and humor to tackle controversial topics. How do you think his scientific background influenced his poetry?
That's such a great question. You can actually see his mathematical mind at work in the structure of his Rubaiyat. They're incredibly precise, almost like equations in their form. But within that rigid structure, he created this amazing emotional and philosophical depth. It's like he was using the precision of mathematics to capture the imprecise nature of human experience.
That's really beautiful. Using strict form to express fluid ideas. What makes his work still relevant today?
Well, he was dealing with questions we're still grappling with. How to find meaning in a vast universe, how to balance our search for understanding with our need to just live and enjoy life. And he did it while acknowledging the full complexity of human experience, our doubts, our fears, our joys.
Sounds like he was offering an ancient form of mindfulness practice through his poetry.
Exactly. And here's what's really fascinating. While other Persian poets like Hafiz and Rumi offered certainty, Khayyam was comfortable sitting with doubt and ambiguity. He showed that wisdom isn't about having all the answers. It's about continuing to ask questions while still finding joy in the journey.
That message seems even more relevant in today's world, where everyone's searching for quick answers to complex questions.
Under the olive sky I wander free, sand whispers secrets to the sea. The moon lantern hung on a thread. It paints the dunes in gold and red. Dance with me where the jasmine grows, underneath the stars where the sirocco glows. Feel the beat, feel it rise, feel it fly. This is our song under the olive sky.
You know what's really powerful about Khayyam's approach? He showed us that you don't have to choose between being intellectual and emotional, between questioning everything and finding reasons to celebrate. His work proves that some of the most profound insights come from embracing both the mysteries and the pleasures of life.
That's really the perfect way to think about his legacy.
Guiding us through this desert tide. Footsteps echo on ancient stone. In the rhythm we're never alone. Dance with me where the jasmine grows, underneath the stars where the sirocco blows.
As someone who proved that wisdom and joy aren't mutually exclusive.
And maybe that's the most important lesson we can take from Khayyam, that in a world that often tries to force us to choose sides, the richest understanding comes from embracing both the questions and the celebrations of life. Just like his Rubaiyat, sometimes the most profound truths can be found in the smallest moments of joy. I'd like to share some of his majestic words.
I'll be happy to listen to them.
The stars where the sirocco blows. Feel the beat, feel it rise, feel it fly. This is our song under the olive sky. We are the fire, we are the breeze, carried by voices of old palm trees. The past and the future collide tonight under the olive sky's guiding light.
Welcome to Carmen Hub Radio, your 24-hour destination for music, talk, and stories that unite the world. From the rhythm of Mediterranean coastlines to the pulse of global city streets, we bring you voices, beats, and conversations that celebrate every culture. Here the world connects through sound, classic and modern, east and west, tradition and innovation. Whether you're tuning in for soulful world music, vibrant DJ mixes, or thought-provoking cultural talks, Carmen Hub Radio keeps your mind inspired and your heart moving. Turn up the volume. Open your world. Live the sound of connection. Carmen Hub Radio, the voice of global culture.